Hello, air signs. Gemini, Libra. Gemini, Libra. Aquarius. Ooh. That'll fill out soon. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal love. Sorry, can't speak now. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Okay? So there's some form of sexual union for somebody going on here. Air signs. Okay? What other message here for air signs do they need to know? Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay. Whoa. And you also have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to your soul here, Gemini. You've also got reflection. Okay. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So some of you right now, if you have a sexual union with somebody here, okay, you must trust because you're going through a transformation, okay? Once you accept the situation, it automatically will transform. But if you could do anything, what would it be here, air signs? Some things need to reflect on the situation and give each other some space right now. Alright? This is a general reading for air signs. If this resonates with you, please like, share. Hello. Okay, my name's Serenity, and this is a general reading for air signs. Now, it seems like at this moment in time, for some of you right now, you need to give each other some space. Okay? Everything's going to work out in the end, but at this moment in time, right, you just need to have trust and faith. Okay? Everything works out for the good in the end, right? Tell me about this sexual union here for air signs. Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Ooh, you have the devil. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, okay? But it also denotes a greedy, materialistic, selfish person. The disregard for others. Some of you need to be aware of someone who tries to control you. Because it seems like you're caught in an unhealthy situation here, okay? Because the card of sexual perversity, dark secrets, sexual addictions, overspending, substance abuse, compulsion, judge people by their values and their outside appearance, okay? Some of you, somebody here could be obsessed with you, okay? But not in a nice way, I'm hearing here, okay? This person could be very controlling, very manipulative, okay? Somebody here could be even doing some form of sexual black magic on you here, I'm hearing for some of you Gemini, to try and get you to actually have sex with them. That's for somebody, right? And for some of you right now, with the devil showing up underneath this sexual union, right? For some of you, it's about bondage, but often this bondage is kind of metaphoric and internal, okay? You're called to look beyond superficial appearances here and to go deeper into the truth and meaning of a situation here, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, because this is for air signs. And happy birthday, Gemini, okay? You also asked to remember that when you're feeling restrained, you nearly always hold the keys to your own freedom here. So don't give up hope here, Gemini, okay? It's important for you to remember that no matter what your situation, that you always have an option to choose from. First things first, okay, Gemini? I keep hearing Gemini, happy birthday. Gemini's coming in strong here, air signs, okay? First things first though, don't let other people tell you that your options are limited here, air signs. If you come to that conclusion, be sure that you're coming to it on your own, regardless. It will be crucial though to remember though, Gemini. I get it. Gemini and again is coming through strongly. Air signs, that you can free yourself from whatever restrictions are holding you back at any time you choose to do so. You may have the feeling now though that you're not in the control of your life here, air signs. Sometimes this happens as a result of your own action, but more often as a byproduct of some inaction. So take action and take whatever steps you can to give yourself the feeling, however slight, of being in control here. Even if that's merely making a choice on what you're going to have for dinner, small steps are important too. If it's regarding your work, you may well feel trapped in a job that you detest, but you can't see your way clear to kind of leave because of the security. But some of you need to consider whether or not the trade-off are worth it. The truth of the matter is that in this day and age, very few jobs, pensions, and so forth are truly secure here. Okay? And if you choose to stay where you are, be aware that this choice that you're making, nothing has been forced on you. Okay? If you don't feel the trade-off is worth your unhappiness, then start putting out feelers and giving thought to what you can do to change the situation. Because you're not trapped unless you allow yourself to be trapped. Okay? You can set yourself free here. Right? Or detach from the situation. And for some of you, if you're in a long-term romantic relationship, one or both parties may have gotten to the point where they feel as though they're trapped in a situation here in the past. Okay? If you're getting signals that this is the case, try to talk about it. That's if you want to save the relationship. Okay? Sometimes this is a situation where there's nothing to be done but to end an unhappy situation or end an unhappy relationship for some of you. Because we always have choices. Okay? But some of you need to take steps to keep the magic alive. And if you are seeking love, this may be a signal that you're reaching a point of desperation here, air signs. Okay? And this is an attitude that will definitely drive off desperation, or an attitude that definitely drives off would-be lovers here. Okay? If that's the case, consider taking a short time out from relationship, seeking and getting to know yourself better, and then return to search when it's feeling less urgent. Okay? For some of you that keep hearing that you do need time out for yourself. Okay? For some of you, your finances may be getting tight in the near future, so try not to resent the situation, but deal calmly and rationally with it. Okay? Some of you need to take one step at a time if you need financial help. And don't be afraid or too proud to ask for it. Okay? Help is always available. And if you are feeling flush right now, this is still a time that calls for financial restraint. Save for the preferable rainy day. Some of you need to. Okay? If it's regarding your health, this is the time that you need to watch out for being overworked, overtired, overstressed. Exercise will help here. Okay? As will anything that helps you focus on your problems faced by others rather than on your own problems. And if you are dealing with a chronic health condition, air signs, don't let it define you. You are more than your disease, and you are better served by it using any health challenges or impetus for growth. Okay? But some of you need to keep a positive mindset. Okay? That's it. I'm hearing utmost importance right now. Positive affirmations are important. So stickers around your house saying positive things about yourself. Okay? That will benefit you. Some of you need to take a look at who you surround yourself with as well. There's the upbeat, positive people in the midst? Or are you surrounded by overly critical, fault-finding people, nitpick who to the point where you're depressed? But some of you need to just take stock and then take action. Life is short and attitudes are catching. So if you're around certain negative people, you'll end up feeling very negative. Okay? Tell me about this trust there for air signs. because transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, okay? But the hyphen here have come out reverse, so some of you could be in a toxic marriage that could be coming to an end, or in a toxic situation where it's an open relationship, okay? Some of you need to be open to unconventional ideas for some of you, okay? Because the truth is not as it seems. However, do not be paranoid or imagine problems. Cheating and deception occurs by divorce or end of relationship. Friends could betray you with slander and gossip. There could be some bad advice serves somebody else's needs, possibly loss of faith in medical or professional or religious or educational institution here for some of you. But it's telling you to trust. Through acceptance, once you accept the current situation, it automatically changes. So if you're getting some news from a doctor for medical advice, or somebody professional or religious, okay, you must have faith that things are going to work out in the end, okay? Even if something is toxic and codependent here. And for some of you, with the hyphen here reversed like this, some of you definitely could be in an open relationship, or somebody here, it could be going through some form of divorce, okay, or separation here, all right? And for some of you, it could even be that you're all about doing the right thing, okay? But there's more than normal level of confusion about exactly what the right thing is here for some of you. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a jealous fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, very controlling, very manipulative, and very argumentative, okay? The answers are within you here, air signs. Okay, it seems like you have enough information about the situation at hand, okay? Some of you may need to dig a little deeper to find out what's going on. Remember, the right thing is what's right for you also, okay? Some of you need to stand your ground, or you could be dealing with a fire sign. You're standing their ground, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who's very defensive. Some of you could be dealing with a young fire sign, okay? Somebody's not happy here. Somebody might not even be speaking this fire sign for some of you, okay? For some of you, although you may be surrounded by or receiving advice from some very solid and helpful and savvy mentors, when the hyphen is reversed, you may need to agree to disagree with at least one of them on at least one point. I hear, to thy own self be true. That is crucial now, okay? For some of you still, you may be getting weary of the same old in a relationship. You may have a longing to step outside of your usual accepted roles and routine. Some of you need to honor that, okay? Tread lightly if so, okay? Because the hyphen has a relationship to the traditional, established way of doing things. If you push too far, too fast, you could well alienate or even lose, okay, your relationship. So caution is needed here, okay? Some of you, gambling is not likely to pay off now in any form, especially around your finances, okay? Some of you need to seek the advice of bankers and professional money managers, or people with more experience dealing with money than you have. Because this is a good time for investment. Provided they are conservative and stable, this is not a good time for taking chances with money or going for unusual stock or bonds or anything like that, okay? And for somebody, right? If it's regarding your health, you may need to make some changes to your typical health regimen. It's good to have rituals and positive habits when this card appears. It's not, however, good to be completely inflexible here, Because if you have a long-standing health challenge which has not seemed to get any better, this is a good time to perhaps to seek a second opinion for some of you, or try a more eccentric healing method. Anything from massage to careful attention to diet and substance intake may make a big difference here now. Because some of you could be either dealing with somebody who has some form of codependence or addictions, okay? It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, okay? Or you may have this in your chart. That's for somebody, right? Some of you still, you are or ought to be very much concerned with your spirituality now. Even if you don't have anything approximating a traditional religious belief, you will benefit from making a point to take regular time, even if you don't attend a traditional house of worship, to kind of quiet yourself and allow spirit some space to expand here. Because what matters here is the regularity of it, whether it's daily, weekly, whatever you can make time for here, air signs. You will see changes in your life and outlook as a result of making this effort. And if you haven't the faintest idea of where or how to begin, reach out to others, read, experiment with different approaches, okay? Because remember, we are mind, body and spirit, right? And some of you is here, you need to be kind of open to some unconventional ideas. So let's see, if you could do anything, what would it be here, air signs? Because the answer dwells in your heart here, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to your soul. And you've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. So it seems some of you are definitely dealing with some form of earth sign here. And some of you are dealing with a fire sign because you're at a crossroad here. Okay? Some of you could be a break in a downward spiral of events here. This could be a new job, but it probably isn't permanent for some of you. But there's money affairs, regain some form of balance, only after a very serious problem here. There could be some temporary finances, gain only to be lose again. Friends may be insincere, family and friends have kind of helped all they can. Someone who is in a similar situation will offer you some form of assistance here, and it could be a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? But with the Five of Pentacles here, reversed like this, some of you could be coming out from being left out in the cold and gone through some form of financial difficulties, okay? For some of you, with the Five of Pentacles here, reversed like this, you could be in a situation where you're about to move from feeling not very secure and feeling safer for some of you, whether it's because you realize the time has come to reach out to others, or because you're beginning to see some kind of concrete new perspective that is very good. Could be a good thing for some of you, okay? For some of you right now though, it could be a recent past that you may have felt left out in the cold, although everyone but you had everything made in the shade. But that feeling is passing for some of you. Your confidence could be beginning to renew now. Trust any reasons you're feeling for being upbeat right now here, air signs. If it's regarding your work, you may be moving beyond the place of feeling stuck when this card appears. There could be new opportunities may suddenly be on the horizon. But don't hesitate, move forward with confidence. Yes, the periods just behind you may have been a bit bleak. Doesn't mean that the future will be bleak too. Some of you need to think positively and go after what you want and need, okay? Because some of you could be detaching yourself from a toxic, codependent sexual union. Could have been all about sex, okay? Some of you are dealing with a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn here, okay? Could have been just based on sex for some of you, okay? For some of you may feel that something has been holding you back, okay? Could be that somebody here could have been trying to bound you sexually, okay? But you're going to be breaking free from this. Suddenly you feel more open to love, more able to take the chance of being vulnerable when this happens. Also, magically, you may find yourself receiving more love. Be open here, air signs. If you're already committed, the relationship may suddenly draw closer or become more pleasing. And the only problem this card can point to, right, is your relationship's being built on. It's us against cold, cruel world to survive. And if you have that attitude, that must change. Okay? It's not about us against the world or us against what's happening. Okay? Because we are one. Okay? If you're still regarding your finances, air signs, especially if you're being worried about money, okay, after coming out with some financial difficulties, it seems as though the worry is about to lift. Something comes through that allows you to kind of breathe easier, that you're going to be all right financially. But do you part? Just can't even speak now. Just do you. Just do your part. Don't try and take on anybody else's, okay? And don't hesitate to ask for help or advice if you need it. For those who could be going through some health issues, for no apparent reason, you may find yourself feeling much better physically. Worrying about your health helps nothing, and in fact tends to make you feel worse, okay? So think positively and trust that this better health can last, because it can. Support your health by eating well, exercising when you can, okay? Don't be moaning and groaning about your aches and pains or your illness, or talking about your illness, because you're drawing that to you and making it worse, not better, okay? As you see your life improving, you'll begin to find yourself feeling more trusting of the universe, okay? And the powers that be, I'm hearing, okay? Some of you need to give thanks for all the good things and good people in your life, and consider how you might spare the spiritual gift you've been given. Even if that's as simple as sharing a meaningful story from childhood, pass it on, okay? But I'm just seeing here that in the past year that something was very toxic, very codependent, or somebody was very toxic and codependent on you in the past year, and you're reflecting now, and you have several choices here. But you need to give each other space, remember that, at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out, right? Bottom of the deck, you've got the Two of Cups, okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus for some of you. That's coming, approaching you, that could be very slowly, okay? Or a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But it indicates a new structure and discipline in your life. You're not seeing things clearly. Some of you could have some clouded judgment. You may be misinterpreting reality, wishing for something doesn't make it happen here, air signs. Some of you could be doing some risky ventures that will fail. There are many more options open than you recognize here. Possibly religious, psychic, or unexplainable events. Like I said, you need to be opening up more spiritually for some of you, okay? But you could even be realizing somebody who you was dealing with was toxic, codependent, had some form of addiction. Could be an earth sign and have had several choices, okay? And you need to give each other some space regarding this. Tell me about this devil here underneath this sexual. Whoa, that's too many. That's definitely too many. There's somebody here is showing that somebody was very controlling, very jealous, codependent, conflict in a stable, committed relationship or in a family. There was jealousies going on. Somebody was holding back, and someone's going to end up burnt out here, trying to deal with everything here, air signs. Okay, just one card. Tell me about this devil here. Yeah, unrequited love. Somebody's still angry here, okay? There could even be some form of infertility or inability to bear children for some of you. Some of you are unable to feel joy or experience life to the fullest. Could be some unrequited love here. Somebody who is obsessed with you, okay? You may not be ready for a relationship. You may be subconsciously choosing a lover knowing that the relationship won't work. This is your way of avoiding pain and rejection for some of you. Okay? So you're choosing somebody that is just basically based on sex and not wanting to be in any form of commitment here. Because somebody's still angry regarding some past love that they had. Okay? Or they're still obsessed regarding some past love. Okay? Or the past love is obsessed with you. Whoa. Too many. Definitely could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Somebody is very jealous and very controlling here. Okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces that's letting go because there's been some form of injustice. Okay? Or a Libra. Okay, you're letting go of. There's definitely been some injustice, equality here. Some legal complications as well. Some of you could be going to court. Okay? When it concerns the Hyphen here, it's reversed about trust, because someone's going through a transformation. Okay? You've got the Page of Cups, and that's reversed. Could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It could signify somebody under 30, the cool, the unemotional nature, sensuous person who stresses the physical side of life, worldly, jaded. Life holds no surprise for this person. The person could be attractive and well dressed. He might deceive you and as not as he appears. So do not trust this man with your heart. He will break it. Especially if you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. Okay? It's unrequited love for some of you. Okay? If you could do anything, what would it be here, air sign? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the risk-gator to the soul. Some of you are coming out of being left out in the cold and going through financial difficulties. Things were off balance. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay? It's very unsettling and volatile period for some of you. This is in a challenging position. Because it seems to be an inability to juggle or multiple responsibilities. Some of you are overcommitting yourself. Situations are out of your control. There could be arguments, competing interests dominating your life. Danger of drawing at or an accident at sea for some of you. Some of you is reacting to conflict with calm because you're making a choice that you want more balance, equal give and take here. That's what you're reflecting on. Some space because you want a balance. You're choosing balance in your life to gain more control over your financial life. It will become easier to meet payments, okay, ahead of you. Concerns over your self-worth and successes in business or scales. It seems like increasing personal power at work. You develop an understanding of financial success and how to manage it. But you must give to others in order to keep money flowing through your life here, air signs. Okay? Let's put this up a bit more. Yeah. But at the moment it seems that somebody's obsessed and it's unrequited love here. Somebody here you can't be trusted, right? Things are off balance here. There's no equal give and take. Somebody here isn't forgiving. They're still holding past resentment, hurt. Okay? Someone's choosing to have more balance in their life. So let's see here for air signs. Tell me about this unrequited love here. So that's the outcome of it in the past here for air signs. If this resonates with you, air signs, please like, share, follow. Because in the past here, you could have been dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. This is somebody who was unstable. Okay? So this is somebody who was ungrounded. This was a very opinionated woman, volatile, changing moods, could be very narrow-minded and bigoted, unforgiving attitude towards those that look down upon. Takes without giving, gives only when something is to be gained. She has a strictly materialistic outlook on life. Some of you need to be suspicious of this woman. Could be a Capricorn that's unrequited or still angry and unstable and needy, I'm hearing. Okay? Doesn't keep a good home. Absent mother, I'm hearing. Right? Or father, male or female, you know who you're dealing with. Right? And for some of you, When it comes to trust, you got the 5 of Wands here. There's conflict. Okay? He's telling you caution here. You may have to resort to underhanded method to get a project pushed through. There's competition, greed, lust for power, obstacles, secret opposition to your plans. A rival challenges your authority here. Could be a young child. Okay? There is no easy way to do this. Arguments will be part of your everyday. There could be frustration, difficult time ahead here. Hassles, bad luck and nuisance here. Okay? Especially if you're dealing with a Taurus, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. If you could do anything, what would you do? Come out of financial difficulty. Okay? Because things are off balance. There's arguments. This is your challenge here. Could be with a Sagittarius, Aries or Leo. But somebody's giving up here. There's obstacles in your way. There's disappointments and setbacks here, air signs. You will be exhausted from trying to accomplish something, and it will be impossible to achieve what you want. It simply is not meant to be, and no amount of effort or determination will change that. You may have to settle for your second choice here for some of you, because some of you may need to just move on. Okay? Problems are unstable. Judgment is in a lawsuit. There could be some unwanted marriage proposal. Some of you are overwhelmed by crisis. You may feel unable to cope with your day-to-day problems because you're dealing with aftermaths of problems that drains your energy here, air signs. The future will be better than the present, but things will eventually work out. But travel or journey or possibly by water for some of you, because some of you are reflecting here about giving each other some space at the moment and trusting that things will work out and that you will have more balance in your life, more equal give and take. Tell me about this 6 of Pentacles here for air signs, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. There's a lot of conflict here. Things are getting to the point where you're going to have to settle for a second chance, for a second choice, I'm hearing. But somebody you're not speaking to here. Someone's using their intuition here. Inner peace and strength will be preoccupied. Passive reaction is best. Let others overact while you remain calm and sure of all the outcome here, air signs. Because the answer to all your questions are already inside you. You just need to tap into your gut feeling. Okay? A mysterious and desirable yet unattainable woman may enter your life right now. And it could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that's coming along to bring some balance or equality into your life. And some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is somebody here who's forced to handle several types of responsibility here. Somebody could even end up dropping the ball. Okay? But some of you still, you're attached to your current job or residence. You are inflexible and must respond to changing circumstances. It's time to move on. That's for somebody. Not for somebody. Let's see what other message is coming out for you here. Because it seems like for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who had several choices, or you could have had several choices and you needed to make a decision. It was unrequited love. Somebody here was being false. Things were off balance. Okay? But there was no equal give and take here. Somebody was giving more than the other. Somebody here was very materialistic and very all about themselves. Okay? This could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Okay? There could be a miscarriage or abortion for some people. Okay? And this could cause a lot of conflict. Okay? There's definitely some disappointment here coming your way here, air signs. Okay? And that's going to be a challenge. Right? Definitely could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what other message is coming out for you here. This is for air signs. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that's gone within. Okay? That is seeking some spiritual enlightenment. For some of you want to return, or this person wants to return. Okay? Could be some delays for some of you moving on as well. Tell me about this devil here. Well, it seems like some of you, it could be still angry with it. or can't speak, what? Some of you, there could be somebody who's obsessed or got some form of codependence, okay? For some of you, you're choosing somebody that you know that the relationship's not going to work out because this person's not unstable, insecure, very opinionated, okay? Could be dealing with a Virgo. Someone feels betrayed. Somebody feels that you need to move on after some toxicity, after betrayal. Ten of Swords, okay? This is somebody that you trusted. Could have been a Taurus. You trusted you, that you felt betrayed. Yeah, there was definitely some secrets. There's some things that was hidden from you here that you didn't see here, air signs, okay? And with the Seven of Cups, somebody's letting go. They're no longer holding on or holding back, okay? They made a choice to be more open. With the Ace of Cups, you've got the Six of Wands reversed. The definite reason why things were off balance or unrequited love, because there was no equal give and take, okay, in this relationship, because somebody was being false, okay, or friendship, okay. For some of you, with the Temperance reverse, you got the Hangman reverse. Someone's letting go. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, okay, because the relationship was unbalanced. There was no equal give and take here, okay. And with the Queen of Pentacles here reverse, sorry, the Six of Pentacles there upright, you got the Queen of Swords. There you are, you're cutting things off because things weren't equal or balanced. So some of you are letting go. Your intuition is telling you to let things go, okay. This could even be somebody here who was, if it's not you, that you're dealing with somebody here who's was very bitter, okay, very angry, very cutting with the words, okay. With the Queen of Pentacles, it could be somebody you're living with the relationship's unstable, a lot of arguments in the home with this earth sign, okay, a lot of conflict. Yeah, definitely the earth signs come out again, and she's come out reverse again. So this is somebody who could have stabbed you and betrayed you, okay. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Someone who's very unstable. Somebody here who's very insecure, very needy, okay, very materialistic. Some of you are giving up on starting a new relationship, or you're giving up on going to start a new relationship, okay, a new beginning. Once you end this situation, once you give up here, okay, because some of you have been getting some form of obstacles in your way, okay. Some of you, though, it will be impossible to achieve what you want. It's simply not meant to be, okay. Whatever you wanted, it's just not meant to be here, because with the Two of Pentacles here reverse, somebody's definitely been juggling in the past, going back and forth, should they or shouldn't they, okay. Somebody's there regarding a second choice, okay. Somebody had something hidden that you couldn't see, that they was going to be letting go of, okay. When it concerns the High Priestess, okay, where you're using your intuition here regarding things them not being equal. If you're dealing with Aquarius, you're not going to get your wish, okay, and your intuition knows that you need to cut somebody off because the relationship's not equally give and take, and you do need some space to yourself, because someone's being selfish, self-centered, and just thinking about themselves. And this could have been somebody that was a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, over some finance or inheritance here. And some of you definitely will be starting a new relationship or a new beginning, or it could even be a pregnancy for some of you, okay. Someone's no longer confused or got options anymore when it concerns somebody who was toxic, codependent here, okay. Could be a lot of arguments over finances. Someone's going to be setting themselves free from this, all right. No longer going over events in your head, should I, shouldn't I, okay. Definitely it's been a betrayal. There were secrets and somebody had to let go of here, right. Could have been somebody had a sexual relationship that somebody was very obsessive, very controlling. The relationship was unbalanced in the past and not equal or give and take. It was unstable, the relationship. or the arguments in the home. Okay, the person wasn't stable, right? For some of you, this is the absent mother or baby father. You'll know who you're dealing with. But there's definitely been a lot of conflict in the relationship. Something has come to an end after some form of deception or betrayal. There was definitely some secrets and lies going on that you had to let go of here, because somebody was definitely being juggling, or could have been even juggling the finances. But you're letting go and letting God. You're cutting somebody off here, okay? That wasn't being equal in this relationship. And some of you, it's a friendship. Some of you, it's a marriage that's coming to an end. Some of you, you're just not going to get your wish because there's no healing or forgiveness here. Okay? 7 years with this, been dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You'll know who you was dealing with. So let's see what other message is coming out for you. I'm going to take from the Rebel deck. This is for air signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Okay. What other message does air signs need to know? Ooh. You've got rebel. Because fuck it. Okay, just rebel. Fuck it. Because it seems like with this betrayal and these secrets that you need to let go of, okay, in the past, and somebody here who had an unbalanced relationship that you had to cut off, okay, put a lot of arguments here going on in the house, and you're going through some tough shit here, air signs. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it, okay, because you just need to say fuck it. And what other message does air signs need to know? You are being shady. Watch out. Shit could get ugly here, air signs, so be careful. If it's you that's doing this and it's not happening to you, the relationship, you're not going to get your wish. Okay? You're not going to get your wish with this person who is unstable, materialistic, obsessive, paranoid, I'm hearing. And you've got, some of you need to take a fucking trip. Go see some shit, do some new things, and talk to people cooler than you. Okay? So yes, it's time for you to let go, let God. I keep hearing that. Bottom of the deck, you've got lightning. Some of you need to figure some shit out on your own. Okay? Some things that you're going through that some people just can't help. This is something that you're going to have to do yourself. What other message here for air signs do they need to know? If this resonates with you, air signs, please press that like button or subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Okay? But it just seems like you was in a relationship that was unbalanced. Somebody you had to cut off and let go of. Okay? They was carrying secrets. This is somebody that could have betrayed you or stabbed you in your back here. Okay? Some of you, it was a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. And some of you need to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Alright, is there any other message here for air signs? Yeah, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring for some of you. Any other message here? Right. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance here for some of you. Because, like I said, some of you may have to close one cycle for a new cycle to be open. Okay? Because you're not going to get your wish with this person that you're with. And that could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay? Some of you. Yeah, there's a lot of conflict going on. Absent mother or mother figure here. Some of you need to trust. Some of you ain't trusting the situation and calling you to have faith. But remember, you need to. It's been told twice. It's been told twice about trust, because you've got trust there. Okay, transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will actually automatically transform. So once you actually accept it, you could even be accepting that the situation is over, then your life will change. Because you do deserve love. You are lovable here, air signs. Okay? If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.